Pisces, welcome to your mid-February 2017 tarot reading. So I'm seeing a lot of new relationships that are being formed here. Okay, so you have quite a few suitors that are in your midst for those of you who are single and looking. So we have here the Ace of Cups, which basically means, somebody's going to make their intentions known to you for the next 2 weeks. And I feel like some of you have recently came out of a relationship, like a bad relationship. Let's just say it's not something that's good for you, okay? And I feel like you're in danger of going back to it. And then right when you're thinking about contacting the other person or responding to the other person's text messages or the other person's advances that you were, that you had broken up with, you have somebody new that is trying to show you that they're interested in you. And so it doesn't always mean that it's the new person is the right one, but I feel like it's coming through kind of like divine intervention to prevent you from going back to the past, because I don't feel that person in the past treated you the way that you deserved. Okay, so I feel like it's really not a good month overall to resort back to exes or to return back to exes. All right, and so you have some new options coming through. We have the Ace of Cups as well as the Eight of Wands. Both of these things indicate a lot of social engagement, dating, lots of, good, happy text messages being exchanged between people who are flirting with each other. It's kind of like the initial stages of courtship. So these things look really good. And then I feel for some of you, the person from your past is showing up here as somebody that might have been through quite a bit of childhood trauma in their own past. And if they haven't been through that childhood trauma, I feel like they have some type of they might have been through like a very bad engagement, through a very, very bad relationship, like a long-standing relationship, either a marriage or like a long-rooted relationship. And so they're a little bit heartbroken. And I feel like they're not in a position right now to be in a relationship. So even though you both might have wanted, the relationship to work, I feel like you might have been wounded. They might have also been wounded. And then two people kind of like licking each other's wounds. And the point here is that I feel like, they're not ready. They're not ready to be in a committed relationship. They're still dealing with trust issues. They're still dealing with, lack of closure from their previous relationship. And so they're also bringing that emotional baggage into the existing relationship that they tried to form with you. And I feel like 2 months ago, you might have realized this is not a good relationship partner for you. I feel like they have a good heart, and I feel like you care about them and you sympathize with what they're going through, but I feel like they're just not ready. Okay, so if that's the case, give it some more time, about 3 months time, and see if you both can reconnect in the future, because I just feel like they're not ready right now, and you don't want to be the one to fix somebody else's broken wings. You need somebody that can come into the relationship full so that you both can work together as a unit. And then I'm sensing for others of you who are in long-standing, who are in marriages or, stable relationships, things are looking quite good, but I feel like work responsibilities and financial obligations are also little things creeping into the relationship. It's not major. I do feel like a lot of trips being taken with you and another, like a significant romantic partner. Finances are figuring in where you're trying to, budget, you're trying to save up, and you're trying to work cooperatively together to manage your joint financial assets. So that looks good. I feel a lot of self-employed people coming through who are doing like self-employment gigs on the side, and then thinking about going back to school or thinking about upgrading your skills, doing some type of additional training, vocational training, or enrolling yourself in a master's program or even a bachelor's program. So I'm seeing people working and then thinking about enrolling in school part-time, or even enrolled in school part-time right now, especially like nighttime or weekends. So it looks really good for those of you who are doing that. I feel like your efforts are going to pay off tremendously, okay? And not only that, you're going to meet some really amazing people that will help you along the way, such as mentors like teachers, professors, or even classmates that are in your same industry, and they can serve as professional contacts for you further down the line once you start looking for work in that profession or in that field. So a lot of hopeful energy coming through, brand new things coming in, especially new love relationships for those who are single and looking. Overall, with the Ace of Cups coming through, it's basically showing you that you have a lot of love to give, and you're at a point where you have healed, or trying to heal from past relationships. So you're starting to look back at the past, and you're starting to see recurring patterns in your past relationship partners. You might be dating different people, but the way the relationships transpired, it's like dating the same person over and over and over again, ending in the same type of relationship that might not be emotionally fulfilling for you, or that might not be emotionally healthy. So I feel like you're breaking away from that, and you're trying to date a different type, which is really good. The last thing that is coming in, and this deals with like restrictions when it comes to travel. And this is something also in the news, but I'm seeing some of you are dealing with this. So not being able to, make the trips to go see family members for whatever reason. For some of you, it could be financial, and then others of you, it might be political. So I'm seeing some trips being planned, some trips in the works, but I feel like there might be difficulties securing visas. There might be difficulties with financial resources, and I do sense that you want to be able to save up quite a bit, and I feel that July is a much better time for you to take this trip, okay? If you're going to see family members, I feel that there's going to be, discussions, further discussions regarding this trip. And in fact, I feel like if you're the one planning to go see them, they might be coming to see you instead. But I feel like there's delay when it comes to long-term travel, or long-distance travel. And I feel like let me see here. I feel like the October and then also July timeframe would be a better time to do this. So you have some new things coming through, and I feel like a lot of you are shifting into self-employment opportunities as well, going to school to upgrade your skills. Okay, so these are the next 2 weeks is I feel like it's going to be quite busy, and there's also going to be a lot of bursts of new energies and opportunities coming through for you guys. So best of luck, Pisces. I'll talk to you soon.